Hi everyone, welcome to RPA Explorers channel. In this video, we'll see how to install, add and configure your plugins for your automation. Plugins are like add-ons which gives us a feature or it extends the capability to interact with different applications. Based on the application we interact with, we have different plugins available. For example, you have Microsoft Edge, Chrome, Java, Windows, FTP and so many other plugins. So for this demo, we'll get started by creating a project. So I'll go with unattended. In the advanced tab, you can see the available plugins for your project. From your object explorer, you can weave the plugins. So I'll just extend the plugin and you can see all the 4 plugins which we notice in the advanced tab. So first we'll see how to install your plugins. Go to the Weave panel, plugin manager. Then you can see all the available plugins. So for this demo, we'll choose Chromium. So select the plugin and choose the latest version and click on OK. So we are done with the installation part. Second step is to add your plugin to your project. So again, go to your plugins, right click on this, add plugin. Then okay, as you notice, we see a message that we are unable to add the Chromium connector as this project already has the Universal App Connector. The recent release, they have added this Universal App Connector, which is a single connector to interact with 4 different applications, that is Windows, Java, Chrome and Edge. Rather than having 4 different connectors, we have the single connector, which is Universal App Connector. As we are trying to re-add the same, which is part of Universal App Connector, we'll see this message. So for now, we'll go with the Chromium connector. So I'll delete the Universal App Connector. Your plugins, right click on the Universal App Connector and you can delete it. So based on the application and the functionality you do on the specific browser, you can switch between a Universal App Connector or the Chromium one. So for this demo, we'll go with Chromium. So we'll add it again. As you see, we have Windows, Java, Chromium, which comes together in this Universal App Connector. So we'll add this. Okay, so now we have successfully added our connector and you can notice it in the plugins panel. So the third step is to configure this. We'll go to the toolbox and we'll type in connectors. All the plugins you install will be available under this connector of the toolbox. As you can notice, we have this Chromium connector. So to use any connectors, the first step is to drag and drop this Chromium connector to the global objects. And you can see the connector. So in order to configure any connector, right click on the connector, click on configure. So after you install and add your plugins, the third step is to add the extension. So it is already enabled. So right click on this, click on configure and you can weave the application here. Okay, in order to add screen to configure it, we'll open some random pages in Chrome so that we can add the screen. As we have only one page opened in the Chrome, we see only one page. In case you have multiple pages, you can see all those pages over here. So now we'll just click on this and we'll click on add screen. Once the screen is added, you can view all the web pages from here. Refresh this, you can see this turns into green. So now we are good to add or capture some element on the specific screen. So you can just right click on this and you can add or capture your element, which we can see in the next video. So in order to work with this specific web page, just right click on the connector and you can weave the respective methods, so which you can use and you can interact with. Finally, we can install and add n number of plugins to your process and you can configure it. I hope you guys found this video useful. So in the next video, we'll start with the sample use case to understand Chrome to understand the configuration part better. And thanks for watching this video.